Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Chief, aka the Chef, aka the Master Chief, bringing you a brand new episode of Brawl Stars. And inside of today's very special video, we're going to be sitting down with Ryan and Danny from the Brawl Stars community team and talking about how to become a Supercell creator. Now, Brawl Stars has been releasing these new pieces of content with creators called Behind Brawl Stars, where they tackle a certain subject and they go in depth with it. For this video, and with myself being an OG creator, we talked about how to get into the Supercell creator program, what type of people are eligible for creating content, what types of perks are there, how does the creator code program work, which by the way, it works by putting in code PAT in the shop.
Use code PAT.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun. We learned a lot. If you guys haven't already, make sure you're subscribing to my channel, hit notifications for all of my Brawl Stars content. But let's go and hop into that discussion with Ryan and Danny right now. So I am here with Ryan and Danny from the community team of Brawl Stars. And of course, Chief Cat, you guys can't see it, but we got a fluffy butt on the screen right now. She's joining in. Maybe she wants to be a creator as well. Actually, people on my Twitch stream have been saying they want to see a code cat. So we'll see if we can make that happen by the end of this video. But guys, thanks for coming on and hopping on the channel.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
I'm actually really glad that we're doing this video with you. You have been a YouTuber that's been doing Supercell games for a really long time. So you're a great one to ask us questions about this.
No doubt. It's been a long time coming. Over 8 years. I think I saw something, or actually around 8 years. I saw that Molt had posted like 3,000 videos the other day, so I'm definitely feeling a little bit a little bit old in the game. But we're going to be talking about how you guys can become a Supercell creator and answering hopefully all of your questions inside of this video. Now, if Chief Cat would leave me alone, first thing I guess we would talk about and dive into would be, I guess, like as a baseline, who's really eligible to create content around Supercell games, and what are the rules around it? I know for me, when I started, I actually, with my channel in the very beginning, I was trying to hide it from Supercell because I thought you guys would copyright strike me and take down all my videos. Fortunately, that wasn't the case, but times were definitely different back with YouTube back then. So yeah, so what are the sort of rules around that?
So basically, we want to help any creator who's out there making content about our games. At the moment, you need at least 3,000 subscribers to join the program. That's the lower limit. And from there, you can apply on the website, and you're pretty much in, as long as you're making good content, it's family friendly, and yeah.
Awesome. What are like the platforms that you guys generally look at for accepting people as far as followers go? I know there's different stuff globally, but is it generally like YouTube and Twitch and maybe like Facebook gaming? What are the platforms you look at?
At the moment, we're primarily looking at YouTube and Twitch. We're also working in the future to be able to add additional sites like Mixer or other places and websites. If you're developing APIs or you run a forum, we plan to support that down the road too.
Very, very cool. Awesome. Well, what about as far as like as a company philosophy? I know for me, I've been around for so long, I've seen the changes, whether it's gone from Clash of Clans being the only Supercell game that was popular on YouTube in a single language to now, creators are popping up for Supercell games internationally. What specifically about like creators is important to Supercell as a company? Like I remember when I hit 1 million subscribers, I was so blessed that Ilka, the CEO of Supercell, actually ended up, bringing me up in front of the company and letting me do like a mini speech, which was maybe one of the most nervous things I've done inside of my YouTube career for the entire company. Like you guys have always had this special place for creators. What specifically has always made creators sort of a priority in your guys' eyes?
Yeah, I think you said it really well. Like you guys are our voices out there to all of the millions of players, and that is so important to us, and we are so thankful for all of the work that you guys have been doing for years. Your voices will always be louder than ours in terms of the people you can reach and the people you can help, whether that's strategy videos or funny videos or anything that you're making out there. And we are eternally grateful for all that. So this program is a way to help you guys, help up-and-coming YouTubers, because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. As you know, it's really hard to become a YouTuber these days. And we want to support you guys as much as we can.
And I think we have to acknowledge the fact that even though we understand who is our community, we are not entirely part of it, because like we see things from our own perspective. Whereas for you guys, you are like together in the same group, so you guys are the ones that understand exactly what the community wants, how to talk to them, and we have to acknowledge that maybe you guys are better than us when talking to the community.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, definitely a different perspective coming from a creator standpoint. What about, I guess so one of the biggest mysteries going on right now is about the creator program. Now, the creator program is fairly new. I remember the first time we talked about it back, sort of late 2018, early 2019, and now to see it to come to life and be, something people are aspiring for is pretty cool. What was really the idea for the creator program for you guys? Because it's pretty ambitious and maybe more in depth than we've seen from a lot of game developers, especially on mobile. I don't think anyone's ever done something to this scale, but what was the idea behind the creator program for you guys, and what is the creator program really all about?
Yeah, so it was actually, I noticed this, it was 1 year ago today that we met with you, Pat, and we started talking about this
Happy
idea.
birthday.
Happy birthday. And we started talking about this idea and talking about how we can best support different creators at different levels. If you're a brand new creator starting out, you have really different needs than somebody who's got 1 million subscribers. And we wanted to be able to support all of those people in the best ways.
Yeah, but also be inclusive and be able to scale our current partners, because it was really hard, like, to include someone new. Like, we had to do the whole onboarding and like a lot of effort from everyone just to onboard this one person. And now we are able to get as many people as we want, I guess.
So some of the things specifically that we can help with are many creators just have questions about how we think about games, how we think about balance changes or about updates and what goes into it. And that's really valuable for you guys to know and then communicate to your subscribers. So being able to just converse with you in whether it's a Slack chat or a Discord chat is really, really nice.
No, definitely. I mean, I remember for me, getting that direct line to Supercell was huge for when I was a creator. And even just the first time I had access to, let's say, like a developer build back in, I think it was 2014 for Clash of Clans and Clan Wars. I mean, that was like, someone had put Willy Wonka's golden ticket in my hand. It was awesome. It was so much fun to be able to experiment with that stuff. And to get like early access for that. So I was educated for my subscribers. I know there's like a couple different tiers for the creator program right now. Clearly, I'm in the very first tier where I get the private jet to Helsinki whenever I need it. But what's the breakdown of the different tiers for sort of support that you guys offer different creators?
Right. So we have 3 or 4 tiers right now. And the idea is that when you start out, we wanted the tier to be pretty open so that pretty much anybody with a channel that's making great content can join. And in that tier, the key thing there is having a direct line to us at Supercell, so you can talk to us, ask us questions, improve your content. And then as you move up in the tiers, you can unlock new rewards, whether that's getting merch from us or getting guidelines on how to make videos. And as you climb even higher, you can get that creator code. You can get your videos in the game, in some of the games. And of course, getting the dev builds, sneak peeks, and all that insider info, all the way up to the tippy top where Chief Pat has golden pyramid and diamond encrusted jets.
Diamond encrusted jets. That's next level right there.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
the next one.
Mine are only only jade encrusted right now. So we'll work on the
right.
work on the diamonds. So you touched on the creator code. The creator code obviously is like one of the most front facing benefits of being a content creator. And there's like a little bit of not everyone knows exactly what their creator code does, other than obviously like support your favorite creators. So could you guys go through like a rundown of like specifically how the creator code works on your side?
It works differently for each game. For Brawl, for example, 5% of the gems you use in a purchase goes to the creator. If it's 100 gem skin, then 5 gems goes to you. And we are not giving you gems. We are giving you the monetary value of that. So
Right. So if you're a player, it costs you nothing. All you need to do is go into the shop, enter in the box.
What?
Enter code Pat in the box.
Yeah.
Enter code Pat in the box. And then you as a player, again, this costs you nothing. And then if you decide to buy a skin or buy something in one of the games, 5% of that revenue will go to Pat to help support his channel and all the great content he's making.
Very nice. Very nice. Clean way to put it. What codes in what games do codes work right now, and sort of what are the plans going forward?
So right now we have creator codes in Boom Beach, Clash of Clans, Royale, and Brawl.
Yeah.
Heyday?
Heyday actually does not have codes yet.
No, not yet.
What's the deal? Listen, when I gem my chickens, I need that kickback. I need that 5%.
The internet is slow on the farm. It's hard to get the fiber wires underneath the sheep's pen. It's complicated on Greg's farm.
Man, that's brutal. All right, well, I'll wait on that. So, audience, I know you're about to pull up Heyday and put in code Pat, but we'll have to wait until another time.
And by the way, if you play multiple games, each creator has the same code in all the games. So enter that code in Clash, and if you are watching Galadon in Clash, put Galadon in Royale or Pat in all three. That's the best way to do it.
Nice. What about you guys? Do you guys have creator codes?
You know, actually, I had to test this, so I did make a creator code for myself, but don't put mine in the game because that money goes nowhere.
Yeah.
That's insider trading right there. What about you, Danny?
Definitely insider trading. Use code RLight.
No, I don't have it. I'm not like Brian.
Oh, wow. Hey, a little bit newer to the team. It's okay.
Yeah.
We don't judge.
Yeah, I'm
so
still
I guess
tier
like
1, yeah.
yeah. So speaking of, I guess getting a code, what's the process for people who want to apply to become a Supercell creator?
Right. So as I said, you start in the early tiers, and the key here is trust to get that dev build, to get the creator code. And the honest truth is that takes time. So if you want to join the program, I wouldn't expect that you'll jump up to that tier immediately. But do know that we will be talking with you, we'll be watching your channel, watching the content you're making, helping you do better, and over time, we're sure that you'll be able to reach those tiers.
Makes sense. What about like the actual process? So if someone, let's say I'm a Little Jimmy 6000 and I'm a heyday superstar. I am collecting my chickens, I am cutting my wheat, I am grinding, and I want to get into the creator program right now. Where do I go, and how does that sort of work?
Right, so Little Jimmy needs to go to creators.supercell.com. The sign up should be really easy. You just put in your Supercell ID, and you can apply right there. Just an FYI, we are looking at every application with our own eyeballs, so that does take a little bit of time. It will not be an instant accept, so make sure you're patient with that. And then once you're in the program, you can talk to us directly, and we can give you all kinds of advice on how to move forward and where you are and what to improve.
I promise you guys, Ryan will personally FaceTime you and talk about how to improve your channel.
I'll
and every one of you.
stories every night.
Yeah, he calls me every night, and he's like, "You forgot your thumbnail in your last video." So we're working on calming that down. One of my final questions. So you guys are both community managers for Brawl Stars, so you see every single piece of content that comes by. YouTube daily. What do you guys think right now is maybe a certain like genre of content or a certain type of content that you haven't seen in Brawl Stars, or you haven't seen too often that you would like to see? I know for me, like I want to go back and do more of my challenge type videos. So whether the Taser Clash of Clans challenge, skydiving while playing Clash of Clans, like doing something for Brawl would be super cool. OJ and I had some crazy ideas at one point that I'm not going to spoil, but what's some content like that you guys want to see that might be a bit underserved right now?
I like when those kind of contents when they try to bring Brawl moments to real life. So I talked to Ryan already. Imagine like you go out on the street and you start spinning close to other people, and then you see if they spin back or something like that. You dress as Dynamite, so maybe people can recognize.
Personally, I love to see.
I
love to see collaborations. I love to see when YouTubers are working together and doing videos together.
Oh yeah,
I think that's awesome, and it brings both of your audiences together. A lot of creators are already doing that, which is great, and it's one of my favorite things to see.
Yeah, no, I feel like collaborations are one of the best things, especially like doing duo showdown together or grouping up. Or we've been doing the team tribe videos, which have been a lot of fun with a lot of our favorite creators. So makes total sense. Well, I think that's most of the questions for me. I'm gonna give you guys your soapbox on my channel. Use with it what you will. Make sure to plug code Pat. Any final words from you guys as far as like becoming a Supercell creator and joining the creator gang?
I just want to say that we're really excited to meet all of the creators out there that we haven't spoken to yet. Please do apply to the program when you get a chance. It's creators.supercell.com. We can't wait to see you, and it's for all Supercell games, so it doesn't matter which game you're making content for. And as always, use code PAT in all the games.
That's true. And also, I would like to point out some of the content we would like to endorse. So, for example, if you are not doing like family friendly content, if you're swearing a lot, if you're using bad words, if you're using clickbait, those are the things that we don't really like. But however, like sometimes we see some potential, and then we do accept this person to tier 1, and then we try like to guide them and like give the opportunity to change their channel to make more accessible content for any age. So that's if you get rejected or if you're still pending, might be that. Other thing is that we can't understand all languages. We do have like some local community managers to help us with that, but sometimes we just are not there for that language, so it's really hard for us to understand if the channel is clickbaity or not. And so then if you have like good English or something and you are able to communicate with us, that's a huge bonus. We do have like some, for example, Hindi content that we don't have any Hindi community manager, but we do. They can speak English very well, so then we are able to communicate and give some guidelines to them.
Probably in every video they're speaking in Hindi. They're like, "We hate Danny. Danny is the worst community manager ever." And then they DM you. They're like, "Hey, Danny, how's it going? Oh, we love you. You guys are great."
If you hate Danny, use Cody, whatever. Yeah.
I think Danny actually brought up a really good point. The most common mistake that we see is clickbait, and the reason we don't like that is because we don't want to mislead players. We don't want to kind of trick them into watching content. So we love it when titles and thumbnails are really clear and honest about what's in the video.
Yeah, I know with the video inbox tool, that's super crucial for, you know, sharing your content within the game, that everything needs to be super wrapped up, super clean, not so bait-like to, you know, deliver a bad experience to the viewers. So makes sense. With great power comes great responsibility.
Sure.
I think that's a solid way to end this episode. Guys, thank you so much for hopping on my channel, showing me some love. Thank both of you for using code PAT. I will be checking your devices next time I see you. But it was a lot of fun. And if you guys want to check out more content like this that we've been doing with the Brawl community managers, make sure to check the links in my description below and you can check them out. That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
you. Pat.
Use code PAT.
So once again, thank you so much to Ryan and Danny for dropping by and plugging code PAT as many times as possible. If you guys have other topics you want to see covered by myself or by Supercell, let us know in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you haven't already for daily Brawl Stars content, which I've been having a lot of fun with recently. It's been so much fun. I'm loving the new update, and that's basically it for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, supporting me as always, and until tomorrow's video, I will see you guys later. Peace out.